machine, roughly the size of a basketball court and as tall as a 13-story building, has just made history. Suspended high above the Gobi Desert in Xinjiang, it became the first turbine of its kind to generate 1.5 megawatts of electricity during a test flight. That is enough to power nearly 1,500 homes at once. And here's the part that has energy scientists stunned. This airborne giant is expected to generate far more power than ground-based wind turbines because high-altitude winds are stronger, faster, and more stable than anything near the surface. For decades, researchers have dreamed of tapping into this immense skyborne resource. Most called it impossible. Yet now, China's S-1500 has turned that dream into reality. For the first time, the sky itself has become a reliable, mobile power plant. And the machine leading this revolution has a name, the S-1500. But it also raises big questions. Could this flying turbine really replace traditional ground-based wind farms? Will its costs be lower, or could the advanced technology make it more expensive? And perhaps most importantly, how safe is it to operate a massive power plant floating in the sky? When you think of wind turbines, you probably imagine rows of tall white towers dotting hillsides, or standing offshore in the ocean. These towers can be over 100 meters tall, their blades sweeping across an area larger than a football field. They're engineering marvels, but they come with limitations. At ground level, wind speeds rise and fall with the weather, the terrain, and even the time of day. Engineers know a simple truth. Power is proportional to the cube of wind speed. That means if wind speed doubles, energy output increases by a factor of 8. But at 10 or 20 meters above the ground, winds are weak and unreliable. Even at the tip of a turbine blade 100 meters up, the wind is still just a fraction of what blows higher in the atmosphere. Several kilometers above, winds are 2 to 3 times faster and dramatically more stable. This is the jet stream, a river of energy constantly flowing above us. For decades, scientists have looked up at those winds and asked what would happen if we could capture that power. The energy potential is staggering, enough to supply humanity's needs many times over. But building towers tall enough to reach those winds is impossible. That's where airborne wind power comes in. China's S-1500 is the world's first megawatt-class airborne wind turbine system. Developed by Beijing Linyi Yunchuan Energy Technology, it represents a leap forward in renewable energy design. The machine itself looks like something out of science fiction. Measuring 60 meters long, 40 meters wide, and 40 meters high, it resembles a hybrid of a Zeppelin and a futuristic aircraft. At its heart is a massive airbag and ring-wing structure, creating a giant duct. Inside this duct sit 12 turbine generator sets, each rated at about 100 kilowatts. Together, they deliver 1.5 megawatts of power, making this not just an experiment, but a serious power plant in the sky. The S-1500 floats, using lighter-than-air gas tethered to the ground by strong mooring cables. But those cables aren't just ropes, they're lifelines. They hold the turbine in place and transmit the generator